Today I'm going to tell you an interesting story about the life of Saint Veronica. Saint Veronica is commonly known as the woman who wiped the face of Jesus and is the patron saint of photographers. She was born in a small town of Jerusalem during the 1st century when Jesus was still alive. Like many Jewish women of her time, she lived a humble life and she was known for her kindness and gentleness. Although not much was known about her early life, some academic experts say that her name came from Latin words vera and icon, which means true image. This connection beautifully reflects the profound role she played in the story of Christ's passion. As she grew older, Veronica often heard about a man named Jesus of Nazareth, who was traveling from village to village, preaching about God's kingdom. She became curious and began to follow Jesus. His words touched her deeply, and from that moment on, Veronica became one of the quiet followers of Christ. The most famous moment in Veronica's life happened during the Passion of Jesus. On the day of his crucifixion, the streets of Jerusalem were crowded as Roman soldiers led Jesus carrying his heavy cross toward Calvary. When Veronica saw his face covered in blood and sweat, her heart was moved with compassion. With courage, she pushed her way through the soldiers and the crowd, holding her veil in hand. Gently, she wiped his weary and suffering face. This small yet brave act showed her deep love and sympathy for the Lord she adored, who was now enduring such pain for the sake of humanity's sins. After Veronica wiped his face, the image of Jesus was imprinted on her veil. This veil was popularly known as the Veil of Veronica. According to some Bible scholars, after the Passion of Jesus, Veronica kept the veil with her. She then traveled to Rome and later presented the veil to Emperor Tiberius, who was gravely ill, as it was believed to have the power to cure illnesses. When Emperor Tiberius held the veil, he was healed, and this miracle gave further testimony to the power of Christ. Since then, the veil has been preserved and later was moved to St. Peter's Basilica. In the following years, the reigning pope would occasionally display the veil inside the basilica and would grant indulgences to those who prayed before it. But the story of her famous veil did not just end there. In the year 1844, a Carmelite nun called Sister Marie in Tours of France had a vision of Jesus. In her vision, she saw Saint Veronica wiping the face of Jesus, and that Jesus told her, "Those who would contemplate the wounds of my face shall contemplate it radiant in heaven." From this moment on, the devotion to the holy face of Jesus began. In the following year, Pope Leo XIII officially approved this devotion, giving it a special place within the Church. Since then, the Holy Face of Jesus has become one of the most cherished devotions in Catholic tradition. Even today, countless faithful honor and pray to the Holy Face, remembering the miraculous image left upon the veil of Saint Veronica. Her feast day is celebrated every 12th of July. If you like stories like this, support us, follow, like, and subscribe.